When Jesus was standing before Pilate, in John chapter 18, he's standing in front of Pilate, and Pilate had a very simple question for him. He said, "Are you a king?" And I like to remind us of this every Easter, every Good Friday, if not at other times, that the battle rages in the spirit world, not over what we think it's raging over. It's raging over that question, the question of who's in charge. That's what the battle is raging over. Who's in charge? Who is the one making the decisions? Who's the one? And so Pilate came to him. He didn't ask him about all the other things he could have asked him. The question he asked him was this: are you a king? Are you a threat to me? Are you a threat to me governing? Are you a threat? And the same thing is going on in the spirit world right now, that there's a battle over who's in charge. We could never forget, not just on Good Friday, not just on Easter, we can never forget that God's in charge. That's one of the last things my dad said to me before the Lord took him home. He said, I just keep coming back to this same phrase, God's in charge. We can never forget it. Not only can we never forget it, we have to live it out with every ounce of our energy and every part of our being. We have to live out the fact that God is in charge. We can never doubt it. We can never fear anything besides it. We have to live in that space. God's in charge. And actually, Jesus said in John 19, he said to them, he said, you have no power over me except that which was given to you from above. In other words, you might think you're crucifying me. You might think you're beating me. You might think you have put a crown of thorn on my head. You might think you're going to put nails into my hands and feet. You might think you're going to take a spear into my side. You might think all of that. But you can only do it because God's letting you do it. Because God's in charge.